All right, we are live. Oh man, got some echo going on. There we go. All right. What's up, guys? What's up, Justin? How's it going? Doug said, I hear no sound. I had it muted.
Yeah.
We're good now. Let's see here. Nice. So we got a special guest here. Got a special guest here. We got old Jeff over here. Was it Jeff NC84 in the channel? Oh, we got BD Tennessee checking in. Nice.
Sorry.
He said echo, 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 echo. It shouldn't be echoing anymore. Definitely shouldn't be echoing anymore. Nice. Good deal. Good deal. Hope you guys are having a good night. We're starting off nice. It's the, I guess, Jeff, it's the late show. So we're just kind of hanging out for a little bit. And I got this new setup here. I hope you guys like it. And we've got a couple things we're going to talk about. We've got some new additions to add to the fleet that I need to do a flight review on. So that's one of them in the background, the red one right there. That is the FMS 80 millimeter Hawk. I think it's a T1 Hawk running on 6S. So that'll be a good one to review. And we'll see how that one goes. And if some of you guys are joining in on Facebook, you can go onto YouTube where you can actually jump on into conversation as well. So jump in there, give us a thumbs up, and we'll keep it going. So got a special guest here. Like I said, we got Jeff here. He even combed his beard for you guys. Looks all nice. I can't grow a beard like that. Mine comes in patchy for whatever reason. I can do a goatee, but it doesn't join right there. But yeah, man, the FMS Arrow is a great bird. I'll find out, man. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So I'm pretty excited about getting it up in the air and flying it. So BD, have you had one before? Because everybody tells me the Hawks fly perfectly. So I'd be interested to see how well that one does. And then I don't think it's a reactor bite. I'll tell you what, I got that airplane from Zach Marshall, who's in here. And I actually don't know what model that is. So it looks like a little mini reactor, but it runs on 3S. So it should be pretty good. My dog is in the background trying to get in here. He's sitting at the door. But no, man, we've got a nice little group in here. We've got some good pictures to show you guys. I'll let Jeff tell you about the demise of the EC1500 that we did a review on. And well, I'll let him tell you the story of it. But we ended up flying on a day. What do you think the wind was?
Easily 15. Easily.
It was like 15 miles an hour. And dude, it was
too much for a foam plow.
Yeah, man. We really had no business flying. What's up, Michael? Good seeing you, buddy. Thanks for checking in, man. Nice to have you back in the mix. And like I said, some of you guys that are live streaming on Facebook, go ahead and join us on YouTube, man, and pile on in here. It's the late show. And we'll be rolling probably maybe till 10:30 if we keep this thing going. So, but anyway, I'll let Jeff tell you what happened with the with the EC1500. And I got some pictures. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, I'll show you exactly what it looked like. And this is what happened. So you look in the upper right-hand corner, you can see that's what happened. And so go ahead, Jeff. Tell them what happened.
Like I said, we were flying. We shouldn't have been flying. And it was a little too windy. We were dropping parachute men. And
I had fun.
I had to come back down, loaded some more parachute men, and went to take off. And I got up 20 foot, and when the gust took it,
boom,
flipped it over, went right into the ground, and it went into more pieces than it should have.
Yeah.
it surprised me that there's no support in the nose of that plane. There's no spars, no rods, no nothing. It's only held together by glue and one piece of wood that your battery sits on. So I've tried to doctor it the best I can. I figured since the only weight that's held there is the battery and the nose gear, that the props are on the wing tips. So hopefully she'll fly again. A lot of glue and a lot of foam filler.
Yeah.
To put it back together.
For sure. Yeah. So it was Doug said that guy is still floating somewhere over in North Carolina. Yeah,
he was way up there.
Yeah. Yeah, but that happened, and it was pretty crazy. Definitely was crazy. Let's see. But yeah, man, it it's one of those things. So that's what it looked at. I can't make it any bigger. I just got this software, so I'm still playing with it. So you gotta bear with me there. I don't know how small that looks on your monitor, but I can tell it's pretty small, smaller than mine. But you can see that's it in pieces. It literally broke in half, like he was telling you. And there it is. If you maximize your screen, you can see it pretty good in the upper right-hand corner. And it broke in half. It wasn't pretty. And I don't exactly know what that does. And then you can see this is the nose of it right there. I'm not sure what that thing's doing. But yeah, so anyway, Jeff went and worked on this thing. Well, I'll let him tell you the story. I'm not gonna tell you. Go ahead.
Just a couple nights in the little work area. Started with a bunch of pieces and slowly did glue, foam safe CA, and a lot of foam safe CA, and got it somewhat formed back correctly. We're going to try to see.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Doug.
If it'll fly. It's supposed to be windy the rest of the week. We had a little snow yesterday, or this morning, excuse me.
Yeah.
This morning. And it was winds I know were 15, 18 mile an hour a day. So it wasn't going to fly today.
I asked him, I said, "Are you going to fly today?" He's like, "Nah, I'm good." So I thought that was funny. But
we'll do a video of the first flight back from the demise when it hit the ground. And when it hit the ground, it was just pieces everywhere.
Yeah. It was definitely pieces everywhere. And it comes with the hobby. You fly enough, you're going to tear stuff up, and it just is what it is.
I think they all have an expiration date.
They do. We just don't know when. But hopefully that won't happen again. But, you're flying these foam airplanes. I mean, they probably weigh what, maybe 2, 3, 4 pounds? I don't know.
Yeah,
an 18-mile-an-hour wind. Yeah, it's really all battery weight.
And there's so much surface area on those wings.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't know if you guys have had a chance, but if you check out the video, it shows you how well it flies. It's an excellent flying airplane. It flies really, really good. But for whatever reason, that was a demise on that one. So, yeah, Jeff fixed it up. You can see it right there. It's not a bad-looking airplane. It looks a heck of a lot better than this and that and that. So it come a long way. So I thought that was pretty good.
What happens if you right-click on that picture?
Which one? This?
That over there.
Right here?
The ones that we're looking at. Yeah, right-click on that. Can you? Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I did it.
Huh.
Yeah. I have to play with this. So go back to the comments. Let me catch up with let's see what some of you guys jump back in there. BD said FMS is the same wingspan as the Freewing, but 2 inches longer. Slightly bulkier fuselage. Looks more scale. Yeah, it does have the hideaway doors, and the landing gear are much better. What I was going to do, I was going to get the Freewing version of it, and I think they have like the version 2 or the high performance. But I ended up getting this, and I was like, man, this will be a pretty good one. So I can't wait to do the review on it. I know it's going to fly good. It's going to have a lot of power. It's got the end runner in there, so it should be pretty good. And you're right, the suspension is better, much better. And you can't go wrong with 80 millimeter. That is for sure. Let's see. Raj says, from Allstate. I need bigger pics for a claim.
Give me your email. I'll get you bigger pics.
Yeah. I'll get you some more pics. Oh, man. Michael Lane, what's up, dude? Thanks for checking in, buddy. Nice for popping in here. We're going to be going on for a while, maybe about an hour or so. But, yeah, if you're just tuning in, make sure you give a thumbs up if you can. And jump into the conversation. You guys got any questions or anything y'all want to ask? I got Jeff here. He's normally behind the camera on a bunch of the videos. Doug, that's in the chat, he's in there too. Mr. Shoemaker over there.
That guy's still floating somewhere.
He's definitely floating somewhere. But the problem with Doug's on the road all the time, and he drives a lot. So he would rather make money and pay bills instead of buy airplanes.
Oh, I think he was referencing those Army men.
Oh, yeah, he was. Oh, absolutely he was. He saw him. Hey, Jeff, what's up, man? Good to have you in here. There's the man. There's Jeff. I got Jeff over here, and we got Jeff in here.
Well, Doug, man, you should be here if you're home.
Yeah, Doug. I was telling this Jeff that you were saying, man, we need to link up. You're not very far away, about maybe an hour and a half away. And we need to do some flying. Me, you, Jeff, and Doug, we all pretty much fly consistently. And yeah, man, we definitely need to do that, or have you guys come out to the airfield or do that, whatever. It would be fun, but we're way too close to not.
Jeff, I've gotten Bobby out of his element. He always tells me, he doesn't fly below 50 degrees. We were out there in 45 degrees the other day flying. So.
I'm not built for that, anything below 50.
His hands were red.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these hands don't normally get red, let's just be honest. Yeah, Dustin lives in Clayton, I believe.
Okay.
Yep, he lives in Clayton. Yeah, man. So we got to get out there and fly and everything. I saw a couple of your videos. You got a nice field. Really nice field. Where is Dustin anyway? We need to get that guy in here.
Jeff, I'll go fly with you, and I'll show you how to put him in the ground.
Yeah. So, look, 2021 has been pretty rough on the airplanes. How many have you gone through so far, crash-wise?
2? The same day.
Yeah, he did 2 in the same day.
The extra 300 and the E-Flight EC 1500, same day. But now they're both back together. The extra, I'm pretty positive it wasn't my fault. I think the elevators come unhinged because they're just held together by foam. So I think that was my problem there. But it's fixed, and it will fly again.
Yeah. What did Jeff say? He says we have to heat our batteries sometime. Yeah, man. 30, 40-some degrees outside is just zapping the life out of those things.
We're redneck, Jeff. We'll take a heater, a propane heater, and put it in the back of a pickup truck.
It works.
And stand there, and it's a 20-degree difference.
It works. Hey, some of you guys that are on the Facebook, go ahead and jump on YouTube and type in RCPlanereviewer and join on in the conversation, man. A lot of fun here going on. A lot of talent in the room, too. What's up, Craig? I see you over there. Just got here, guys. Good to have you in here, Craig. Thanks, man. Always good to. Yeah, Jeff hasn't had any crashes, man. That just means you need to fly more, I guess.
You better knock on wood right now because you know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
First one you go up tomorrow or whenever you fly is going to hit the ground.
And by the way, I was watching Jeff's live video yesterday, or was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday, and he said something I couldn't believe. He has a bunch of airplanes all around him that he hasn't flown yet that are in the box still. Yeah, man. That must be nice.
Yeah.
Must be nice, man. I gotta get like Jeff over there, man. This guy's got airplanes stacked in the back, and he's just waiting. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, knock on foam.
Yeah, I picked up that Ultimate 3D and brought it to the field in the box and put it together, and we made it that day.
Hey, talk about that Ultimate 3D. So Jeff bought the E-Flight Ultimate 3D biplane, and It's a good flying airplane. What do you think about
It
it?
is. It's a little touchy on the sticks. The roll rate is ridiculous. I would suggest using dual rates. I personally don't fly with them, but maybe that's why I put planes in the ground. I don't fly with Expo either.
I don't either. I don't believe in Expo. I don't believe in safe mode.
But for the money,
Yeah.
if you're into 3D and you like just a plane, so you can throw around and do anything with, go with that Ultimate. Now the drawback is you only get about 3-4 minutes of flight because it only uses a 4S 2200 milliamp.
Jeff likes the expensive boxes.
It's a good bang for your buck if you can get it. And I had a credit at the hobby shop. That's the only reason why I got it.
Yeah. Yep. And by the way, speaking of the hobby shop, I don't know if you guys have any hobby shops that are close by you or whatever, but if you're looking for a good hobby shop, and it's a very well-equipped one, Raleigh Hobby is a very good one to go to.
Tim.
His name is Tim. He owns
Tim
it, and a very down-to-earth guy. So, matter of fact, I'm going to find their, let's see here.
He'll give you the shirt off his back.
Yeah, he really will. And he's a really good guy. Let's see. But if you're ever looking for anything, he's the guy. And his store is at 4505 Fayetteville Road here in Raleigh. And he's got a Facebook page too. If you go in there and put in Raleigh Hobby, if you need something, he'll get it for you no matter what. He seems to have the stuff that nobody else has. I mean, would you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He caters to the off-road and more of the flyers.
For sure.
There's a couple other hobby shops, great little shops. There's another one in Cary that does well for flyers, but if you enjoy flying, check out Raleigh Hobby. He's always got a full selection.
Yep, for sure. And I put it right in there. It's RaleighHobbyShop.com. It's really good. And Hangar 18 is pretty good too. I like Hangar 18. They're fine. Raleigh is right down the street. And we got to support these our local hobby shops. That's a hard business to get into.
Yeah, Brian over at Hangar 18 is awesome, but it's a little further of a ride for us because literally 10 minutes we can be at Raleigh Hobby.
And look, that's not a paid advertisement either. That's like legit, just old fashioned. You got a good place to go, and they treat you right, and you pass the word.
Look at Jeff. Love my Expo and gyros. That's cheating. How do you know what you're flying? You're not flying. The thing's flying for you.
That's not true. He's flying it. The gyro's just helping him. Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't talk because I guess the gyro is like AS3X.
And I'll be honest with you. I've got the Freewing MiG-21. I have a gyro in that thing, and I am thankful that the gyro was in that thing. I'm telling you.
The green and silver one?
The blue and silver, yeah.
Yeah, blue and silver.
Yeah. It's very funny with the ailerons, very short coupled. So a dying thing. Yeah, man. I don't use Expo, and I tried. A couple of the guys at the field were like, hey, you need to add some Expo in it. And I did, and I just felt like it felt mushy on the sticks. And I've been flying so long without that stuff that I can't do it now. Can't do it. What's up, Justin? I see you're in here. Let's see. There's a pretty good one here in Illinois. A hidden gem.
Well, you got both of the big ones up there, Horizon and Tower.
Oh, yeah, you're right down the street. Yeah, from those guys. Well, maybe not down the street. Has tons of rare discontinued equipment and new stuff. I love the hobby shops when you go in there and they got stuff hanging in there and you got airplanes. That's a real hobby shop, man. That's the good stuff. And they got the good airplanes and the beat up airplanes. I mean, I like that stuff. Jeff said, I'm a cheater. He's got training wheels. I got no. Hey, dude, there's no shame in having a gyro in that thing. If it lands your airplane and it gets you down and you don't have to tear it up and all your airplanes go home at the end of the day, that's a win for me.
Jeff, I'm just giving you grief because there's a gentleman that flies where we fly that tells me that I need to fly with Expo and I need to set up my controller a certain way, and no harm, no foul, but I like to fly the way I like to fly, and I like to assign my switches the way I like to assign them.
But he'll tell you he's an old
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, he's an old timer, dude, and he'll tell you. I mean, you know. But those guys are the ones that they're in the hobby. They're also a good resource too,
Oh, absolutely.
But he'll tell you what you don't want to hear sometimes.
And very persistent.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Let's see. Jess said, I like the hands-on in hobby shops. I'm an impulse buyer too. We all are. You can see, and I can tell you are too, because on your channel and stuff like that, you'll have as many airplanes as we do. What's going on, Dale? Dale RB Sr. is in the building. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for jumping on in. If you guys can, click the thumbs up button. I don't even know if there's one on there since I'm using this new software. I imagine there is. But, yeah, guys, if you're tuning in on Facebook, go ahead and join us on the YouTube channel. We're up here having a good conversation. Dive on in. If you're watching, give a thumbs up and dive into conversation on Facebook. But the YouTube channel is where we are at. Let's see. He says, hey, I admire you. That's what you get. Yeah, man, it is. It really is. I just like those rustic hobby shops you go into, and it's got all that stuff hanging in there, and it's got that little weird smell to it.
That person's got 62 planes.
I get to see a lot of
my wife would kill me if I had 62 planes. I think I've got, I don't know if I should say publicly, I don't know, 20 or so. Bobby's got me beat by a long shot.
I didn't think I had that many.
Till we counted last night?
We counted last night, and Jeff was like, you've got 30 some odd airplanes in there. I was like, no, I don't. And so I started counting, and I think, what did we get to?
37?
There was like 37 airplanes. So, and one of them's, well, we counted that one.
Well, we didn't include the drones. There's 3 of those.
I got 2 drones sitting over here collecting dust, and I got the Mavic over there. Yeah, so yeah, so it's 3 total.
There's Carl.
Hey, Carl, what's up, buddy? There he is.
Another local.
Another good local guy. I don't know if you guys know, Carl Roach has converted over. He has crossed over to the promised land, and he has a actual turbine. My wife was making fun of me because I said turban. But that was you that said
that
turbine.
That was me.
That was him. He goes, turban is something you wear in your head. And I'm like, turbine. How about that? I'm from the South, so I can get away with it a little bit. But anyway, good to have you, Carl. Glad you popped on in here, Buttero.
Yeah, Jeff, you've got 30 or more, but how many have you flown? How many are in your boxes still?
He's got a lot. Jeez. Man. And it's fun to have them in the box. I think it's cool to just have them, when you need them. Good old Carl Roach.
Hobby shops are porn
We see that?
There, hobby shops or porn shops. Impulse always a factor.
Always a factor. Michael is right. That is the truth. That is the truth. It is. Both of them will get your money either way. And both of them will have you walking out smiling. Until you crash or something else. Oh, man. It's the late show, so we can talk like that. It's good. So,
and it's not regulated by the FCC.
No, not at all. Not at all. Are we going to talk about how the FCC is trying to control our hobby?
No, that
Yeah.
We'll leave too much into that.
Yeah. We won't go there. But yeah, he's always got something new to unbox. So here's something that I've run into, Jeff. I know you do a bunch of reviews and everything, but there are some times where I run out of things to unbox and review, and I'm like, crap.
So that's when he asked his buddy, hey, why don't you bring this plane you got? Let's fly it. Let me do a review on it.
Bingo. If you don't have it, you ask your friend, because he's just as bad as I am. And Doug used to be back, but like I said, Doug's on the road all the time, man. That man's he's trucking. Trucker Doug.
We named his was it F7F?
We did
last week.
That's it. It made me jealous. And by the way, I ended up picking up an EC 1500 because in the video we were flying Jeff's. But yeah, so I picked one up and we'll fly that thing and see how it does. But I enjoy it. I'm not going to review it. But
we have 3 now. There's 3 between 3 of us.
I haven't seen Rodney check in.
I don't know if he's working tonight.
Oh, he might be. Old firefighter Rodney. But let's see. Also, want to give a shout out to old Mason there. Mason, a little guy, he did his own flight while we were out there at the field. Mason's what, 8 years old?
He'll be 8 in February.
8 years old. That's Jeff's little guy. That's his son. And man, he did his own maiden flight, and he did a good job. And I mean, he landed it a couple times. He's like, Bobby, watch. And I watched him land a thing. So it's nice to see this new generation pick up something like this. You know,
granted, he's flying with safe, but it's a start, and
that's what safe is for.
He's comfortable enough to pop the battery in it, turn his radio on, take it off, fly it, land it. And the first couple times I buddy boxed.
Yep.
And now he'll just pick up the controller and go.
So Mason, super proud of you, my friend. Keep doing it, man. And nobody had to say anything. Did you know that? He just was out there doing his own thing.
Yeah.
On his own. 8 years old. I didn't pick up flying until I was, 23, 25, something like that. So.
I've been flying longer than you. That's crazy.
Yeah, you might have. I started in 07.
99.
But I've been consistent nonstop.
Yeah, well, I took a break.
I did take a break. Oh, it's my pockets, my wallet, wish I took a break, but that didn't happen.
I'd hate to know what kind of money you've spent on airplanes.
Not as much as Jeff has.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Imagine the real planes you could have bought.
Probably. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Who knows? Let's see. That's why when you buy something, we got an unboxing coming Tuesday night. Oh yeah, Jeff, what'd you get, man? You gonna give us a hint what you're gonna unbox? I want to know what he's got. He sounds like he's got the good stuff. We might need to make a trip over there just to see what Jeff's got.
Where's he, Greenville?
Yeah, right down the street.
We'll load the trailer up and go. We'll take some of yours, take some of mine.
That would be fun. We're on his channel Tuesday. He was talking about that. He's got a big old trailer, right? One you can sleep in and all that stuff. And they go to the airfield and park it out there and camp at the airfield. How cool would that be?
What size trailer you got, Jeff?
That'd be cool. Hard to get kids into this hobby. Not like back in it. Yeah, you're right. I started out with those little Cox helicopters. Y'all remember those little green helicopters? Man, those things were cool back in the day.
My very first plane I flew was a Hobbyco Superstar EP. Little 3-channel tail dragger running I think it was a 550 size brushed motor.
I gotta wait for it. Jeff's gonna make us wait. It's gonna make me wait.
Come on, Jeff. And I started flying in 99. I was in electronics class in school. And the electronics teacher got me into it.
The .49, yep, that's it. My very first airplane I owned was a Firebird Scout. I think they were pushing, Tower was pushing those things out. It was a 3-channel airplane with a pusher prop on the back.
With the long, tube for the boom?
Yes, yeah. I had one of those. Wasn't a very good flying airplane.
They were plastic bodied.
They were plastic bodied.
Foam wings.
Yep. Yeah. But it got me into this hobby. It did. And that's a great one too. That's a good one.
See, Jeff, I've got an 8.5 by 20 trailer too that I've thought about making some bunks fold off the wall, and that's where I got my heater in. And that way, just go set up and fly. You're not typing anything, brother.
No, I'm not, am I?
You can split up reviews on
Boom.
your plane.
Let's see. He said, I still have scars on my fingers. Oh, man. Dude, those things are a little dangerous you think about back in the day, but those little .49 engines were something else. Let's see. Gotta say, my first plane was an Apprentice. Oh, wow.
So that's
Didn't you have an Apprentice?
old.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Jeff, how long you been flying, man? He's got to be. The Apprentice was a good.
Probably 2007
maybe
when they first come out.
Yeah.
2008.
That was the I guess Tower's best selling airplane that they had. I saw that on their website, or was it whoever made that airplane? I can't remember who made it.
You drinking? It had some color to it.
So
got some berries in it or something?
No, I got these little
Oh, cubes.
these little cubes, and they're shaped like stuff. But you put them in there so it keeps your drink ice cold, but it doesn't water it down. Got an adult beverage in there. But no, man, that was good stuff. That was good stuff. Let's see.
A SIG Commander.
A SIG Commander.
I had a SIG Cadet LT-40. That was my first nitro plane with an
Wow.
OS-46 on it.
Tim Bond, what's going on, man?
Good
Good to have you in here. Tim's in here. There we go.
Tim.
I don't know if you guys know Tim. Is the guy we were telling you about as the hobby shop. We put the link in there.
Yep.
Good stuff. I'm telling you, if you need anything, definitely seek that man out. He is the go-to. And the funny thing is, he treats everybody right. You know.
He does. Fair as well.
Yep. For sure. For sure.
The E-Flight Cherokee, Tennessee. I want that plane. I've got the SR-22, the S whatever it is, the Cirrus. Actually, I lost the canopy to that Sunday. Almost put the plane in the ground, and I went out yesterday after work, and it was about 200 foot off the path, further than I thought it was, but I found it and got it in.
Yeah, the top came off as he was. You were out there a good ways, and I didn't think he was going to find it. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Jeff, you got to check out Tim's shop. I mean, if you're looking for anything airplane, car related,
new, used,
carburetors for these gas engines, if he doesn't have it, I'd be very surprised, and he can get it. So, and on top of that, the prices are extremely fair. You know,
3S at scale, but 4S is a sport plane.
4S is a sport plane. But yeah, man, definitely a good spot to go. Tim, you missed it. We were talking earlier about hobby shops and how we like the authentic ones when you go in there and there's stuff hanging from the ceiling and it's for sale and you got stuff in there. You know, it's just a good nostalgic feeling to it. So BD Tennis said he learned on an E-Flight Cherokee, the electric one.
Yeah, they had one at Raleigh Hobby, and I almost picked it up, but then it got sold. Yes, he does have Spectrum radios.
He does indeed.
I know he's got the NX6. I'm wanting the NX10 when they come in. They're supposed to be released yesterday. They pushed back about 3 times, but he does have Spectrum.
All right, Lyndon. Hey, thanks for popping in, buddy. Good seeing you. Oh, wow. He's in here.
From South Africa.
From South America. That's right. I remember. Guyana. Yeah, I remember you from last time. You said that it was the only place that speaks English, I think, in South America. Good to have you in here, man. You're up pretty late. But
South America?
Yeah, huh? It's got to be a little later. It's
Oh,
actually
earlier.
probably earlier now that I
earlier.
think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Geography wasn't my strong point, but I could
Sunrise
fly the
and east,
heck
east,
out
and
of an
west.
airplane. But let's see. He says he's waiting for the IX-20. My question is this. So I'm going to tell on myself. I fly with the Futaba 7C. It holds 10 models in there. I have 4 of those radios.
Yep.
4. And barely have. So when I go to the airfield, I'm like bringing 2 and 3 radios at one time. It's madness, but you know, I'm not ready to make the jump. I've got a bunch of receivers and stuff, but I'm pretty jealous how the Spectrum radios are coming out and they're user friendly. It's very easy. So I'd be interested to see how those things, how they work out. I'm waiting for Jeff to get one.
I'm getting an NX10 when they come out. That'd be the next purchase I get.
My next question is this. How many channels does one person need? Do you need 20 channels?
Well, it all depends.
Do you need 10
if
channels?
you want to master and slave your servos,
right?
So most of your 3D planes, you're gonna have 2 ailerons. You're gonna have 2 ailerons.
So no more
or
Y
2
harness,
elevators.
huh?
No more Y harness. If you want to have electronic choke, if you want to have electronic start, if you want to have electronic smoke. I mean,
He's right.
He's
right. I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. So,
now, most of your jets, like your turbine jets, you've got to have a minimum of like 10, 12 channels.
That's true. Oh, boy. He makes a very valid point. He says his DX8 holds 250 models.
Mm-hmm. Just to say, I've got the DX8, and then Doug's got the DX9 black, and I really like the DX9, but
yeah,
there's something about. I'll be honest, I fly a lot of the E-Flight stuff, so the E-Flight stuff, most of it comes bind and fly. I'm getting into gas, but man, it's just so easy to take a battery, pop it in a plane, and go fly. And with the new NX series, you can select from preloaded models on that radio.
Yep.
Where it sets up the factory specs for that model on the radio already, so you don't have to go through and set it up. That's why I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I'm just lazy and don't like to set up the radio, but it just takes time. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Mason. What's up, buddy?
I see you, man.
Let's see. What did Doug say? Spectrum is just more simple than Futaba to me. You know, I could see that because when I had your radio, I really picked it up really quick. How to go through it and, assign channels and things like that. So you're right. It is. I like Futaba, man. And I know every time it gets under Jeff's skin, but when somebody crashes an airplane, they're like, brown out. Yeah. Was it a Spectrum? I'm guilty of that.
But the only issue I've ever had with Spectrum is, like an idiot, I was being cheap and I put park light receivers in bigger planes. Park light receiver is good for the gymnasium. I mean, something where you're flying close.
Yeah.
We're flying a ways away. And I've lost 2 of them because I put too small a receiver in it. So, and that was my fault.
Right.
But I've never had a so-called brownout from Spectrum. I've always had good reliability with it.
And I'll be honest with you, with Futaba, I've never had any issues with it whatsoever, until
the MiG.
And that wasn't the radio.
I really think that the whole radio battle is it's kind of like you're a Ford guy or you're a Chevy guy, you're a Futaba guy or you're a Spectrum guy.
My question is, I know it's a Ford and Chevy, but where the Tundra guys fit in? Where the Tundra guys fit in?
Good thing you don't have a Tundra.
I don't have a Tundra anymore. I got a Ram, so. Which is good. I like it. But no, you're right. It's all, Jeff's right. All of them will brown out depending on what you got. Yeah, you have some of these too.
No, I need water.
Oh, you can go in the kitchen and get some.
Your dog gonna bark?
Probably. I'll get you. But so let's see. No, Jeff, it's the blue box, silly. Yeah, we have to blame the blue box, that's for sure.
Well, like Doug's F7F, when the blue box wouldn't let me. You got a bottle?
Yeah. No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Hold the fork down, man.
When we did Doug's Maiden with his F7F, the only one motor would spool up. One ESC would register. And so I took them and I swapped the leads and realized that there was something faulty with that blue box. So, straight out of the box, it was messed up. So I harnessed it and we got it to do its Maiden. I don't like the blue box. I think that's why Bobby's plane went down, but that's just me. Jeff, you need to make a date that we can come out there and fly. We'll set it up for if Bobby can get out for the weekend.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Let's see.
I don't trust tactic stuff. I used tactic stuff when I was in the RC crawlers, and they're okay, but I don't trust them for distance wise. It's kind of like the orange receivers, the Orange RX or the Lemons. I don't fly anything that's not quote unquote name brand.
Let's see. Let me get caught up. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, and I also tactic radio for some planes. I'll let other flies. Yeah, I've heard that the Tactic radios weren't that bad. And really, I think it was built off of Futaba technology. That's what I'm told. Don't hold me to it, but that's what I was told. But I heard they were good.
Mason, we'll have to see, buddy. We'll have to see.
Let's see. And after you reworked it, she flew. Awesome. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
When
I took the plane off, I looked at Doug and I said, "This thing goes in the ground. It ain't my fault. I'm gonna do my best." And he said, "Yeah, right."
Let's see. What about the Admiral RX flame suit on? Yeah. So look, I don't even know if I should say this, but so when I was talking to Tom, the owner of one of the owners of Motion RC, he was acknowledging that the Admiral RXs were having some issues, but I believe they remedied most of those. They fixed them. But yeah, you can go and you can go on YouTube and see a lot of people talking not very highly of those receivers. So I use the actual the FR Sky receivers from my Futaba Fast, and I've had no problems whatsoever. So yeah, Jeff says I like my Admiral receivers. Yeah, he has no problems. Yeah, and I just think it's you get whatever platform you're looking for. Like I'll put those the non-Futaba brand receivers in there. They're full range and they work perfectly. I'll put those in my EDF jets. No problem at all. It wasn't me. It was the plane's fault. And that's my story. Yeah, you can go on Facebook and you can see a lot of that going on. You see people crash. And they were like, oh, the stupid receiver, something happened to the receiver. And deep down inside, we're all a little skeptical. We're like, yeah, but what was those thumbs doing?
If I dump them, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Like I dumped them the extra that day when I went inverted.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I lost it and it come down and I come up.
There's a video of that, by the way. So make sure you check that. It was pretty cool, though.
The plane went behind the trees and I couldn't see it no more.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty good stuff, though. But let's see. He has one on his F-14. Yeah. Wow. I mean, like I said, it's all relative. Hit or miss, I guess. I don't know. My question is all this stuff coming from the same factory? Like, obviously, it's not being made here in the United States. And probably not going to be. So, at least now. But, yeah, it'd be interesting. Carl says, I have the 10-channel Admiral with satellite in his F-15. Yeah, and Carl, I'm sure you haven't had any problems with it.
Where's he fly? RDRT?
Yeah. Yep.
Carl, we need to be your guest sometime.
When I was at the hobby shop, Carl told me that if there were some airplanes I wanted to review, he would let me borrow them and review them. Huh. And I said, that's really nice, man. And I told him that if I crashed it, I would pay you for it. So that's no problem.
He's lying. He's lying, Carl.
Hey, my credit's good, man. I can promise you that.
He'll have Tim order you another one.
That's true. I'll just pay Tim. Like Tim, hey, nothing says loving like a new airplane. Let's see. The AL3L gyro. Yeah. I have the AL3L gyro in my MiG, and I have another one in there that I was going to put in the 737 that I have. Man, that's going to make it fly amazing.
No, it's not, because that plane's going to be mine for long.
Oh, he might be right. Let's see. Rich Baker uses the Admiral 10 channel on his F-14 too. Yeah, see, so it's probably bulletproof. It's probably bulletproof. Lemon makes the Admirals. Okay. What I want to know is Tim with Motion RC hit on it with me a little bit. Oh. Who makes those? If not Tim, Tom. Thank you, Tom. He hit on who makes the Freewing motors. But he never told me exactly. He just said it was a very reputable company that we all probably know.
I think it's Hobbywing.
I know they do the ESCs for sure.
They look just like same colors as I've seen Hobbywing used before.
Yeah. But you guys will probably notice that I do a lot of reviews of Freewing airplanes. I'm really privy to them. I like them a lot. and they pay me absolutely nothing to do their reviews for their airplanes. I do it because I enjoy the hobby. But I'm going to start branching out and trying some other stuff. I got the FMS behind me. I'm going to do that one. And I also have a Taft Super Scorpion 90 millimeter that is on 8S. So I'll be doing a review on that one too. And that one should be pretty good. So we'll see how that one does. And we'll see if I can get it down in one piece. And that one should be pretty neat. It should be pretty neat. The only thing I have to do to that is change the connectors inside to EC5. So by the way, you guys in the comments, what kind of connectors do most of you guys use? Do you use EC5, the XT90s, or the EC3s, or the Dean's connectors? That's the question. Let's see what they say. Let me adjust the channel assign. EC5, yep.
EC5s are just so easy to put together. I mean,
so easy. So easy. And I don't know how many amps. Does anybody know how many amps those things will take? I know it's way more than the Dean's will. And finding a legit Dean's that is like not made, that is a clone of something made in a China factory somewhere, is hard to do, by the way. I use the knob with the gyro on the gains on the hammer. Well, that's smart. 150 constant. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Cool. Yep, Jeff's got the EC5s too. Yeah, man, those EC5s are just, I wish they would, and I noticed Freewing does this a lot. Most of theirs are EC5 now. Let's see. I have a 165 amp EC. Yeah, man. So, okay. That's pretty bulletproof. That's good to know.
Jeff, just leave that AL-37 in the box, and then when we come flying out there, I'll pick it up off of you. Because it's a bad flying aircraft.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's horrible. And I really want to paint one to look like Southwest Airlines for some reason. I just love that paint scheme.
Man.
And I'm just going to hang it in my garage because that's just where it needs to go. But yeah, they don't fly worth 2 cents.
Jeff's never been a good liar, as you can tell. Let's see. A lot of new planes are coming out. Yeah, I noticed that. I saw that with the XT90s. My question is this. Are the XT90s, will the EC5s like made up to that? This is what I'm wondering. I haven't had a chance to take a look at the XT90s. I
can take the XT60 battery end and put it in a I can put the XT60 ESC end and put an EC3 connector for off the battery into it, but you can't do it the other way around.
Oh, okay. BD in Tennessee said, sorry, it's 120 constant. A burst up to 150. Yeah, man, that's all I ask for. You're not going to hold 150 forever, without smoking the ESC. Let's see. I'd love to get the banana hobby, but dude, tell me about it. That banana, have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. Here, I'm going to show you real quick. That's a beautiful bird.
I looked at the C5 or the C whatever cargo plane from Banana Hobby.
I'm pulling it up right now. It's made by Global Aerofoam. They could have came up with a cooler name than that. Check that out, man. 12 channel L39 Albatross G2. It's turbine ready, but they have a plug and play version for 1,395 buckaroos.
Do you know how many airplanes I can buy for $1,400?
We could put a big dent in Tim's stock supply over there at the hobby shop for sure for that amount. And he'd probably like that. But that's a nice looking airplane. That's a nice looking airplane. I'll put the picture up there for you guys.
And that's turbine ready. They're turbine ready. That ain't even.
Mm-hmm.
What's the combo deal? See what the combo deal. What's the price of that?
Let's take a look. So if you guys go to Banana Hobby and look up the L39 by Aerofoam, you'll see exactly what we're talking about. I'm almost scared to look. Oh, wow. So if you get it with the turbo engine, you guys, you just got to simply add $1,640. And there you go.
And so you still have to have your receiver,
That's
your
right.
battery, your servos and everything?
Mm-hmm. No, I think it comes with that. And I'll put the picture up here in the upper right-hand corner for you guys to take a look at it. This is what it looks like right here. Boom. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, there she goes. Beautiful, right? And it's got very good equipment in there. I think it's got brakes. It's got high-quality stuff. I mean, Banana Hobby's definitely stepped up the game. I remember back in the day watching their videos with Pete, and he did a good job, and that was my introduction to EDFs. And good stuff that they used to carry. So looks like they're trying to turn it up a notch here. I say that's pretty good. Let's see here. C17.
The C17, Doug. Yep, that's it.
Rich Baker should be doing the Maiden video. Man, he gets all the good stuff, right? He definitely does. I'm hoping that Motion RC, FMS, somebody, Taft, whoever, they come out with a giant C17.
Yeah, 80 plus inch wingspan.
Like an 80 like 80 millimeters, 90 millimeter, something like that. But yeah, man. Yeah, Dale, you're right. The Blitz L39 is nice. The color options are also good too. Yep. And it does have brakes on it, yeah. So I mean, you can't beat it. It's a huge airplane. That's a nice looking airplane, man. You know? What more do you want? What more do you want? If you look in the upper right-hand corner, if some of you guys missed it, Jeff, that's what the EC 1500 looks like when it hits the ground. You know?
Yeah, wide open.
Yep. And you can take a look at it there. He tried to make it pretty. He put some lipstick on it. I mean, it's pretty impressive. He put that back together when it was looking like this, and it looks like this now. So, not bad. I mean, I think it's pretty cool.
It's going to look good in the air.
What's it going to look like up close?
Well, where the foam filler is, it's got a different texture than the alligator look of the foam.
You know what you need to do? Go to Raleigh Hobby and see what they got over there to fix that.
That's where I got the foam filler from.
Oh, there you
and
go.
The glue.
There you go.
He makes a lot of money off of me on that glue because, man, I put a lot of them back together.
That glue is like priceless. That foam safe glue that they got, this the thin CA, the gold. You can't keep enough of that stuff.
I asked him to order me the 2-ounce jugs now instead of the 1 ounce.
Nice.
Doug apparently forgot to deploy the speed brakes. Yeah. Yeah. She hit the ground hard.
Yeah. And you know what? Every crash that you had, Doug had his back turned. He never saw any of them.
It was Doug's fault then.
Doug?
Never crashed one unless Doug's there.
That's true. That's true. That's funny. Let's see.
A 55-gallon drum.
Justin said HSD is doing a large 747. I thought, yeah, you know what? I saw a video of that flying of the 747, and it had 4 ducted fans on there, and I think it's like 80 plus inch wingspan. I completely forgot about that. It was an unmarked airplane, but yeah, that thing looked like it was massive. My only thing is what kind of flight times are we talking about? Are we running 4 6S batteries, or are we running, 4s? I think at some point you got to hit some threshold where the weight to power ratio is going to be thrown out of whack. But I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, think about something with like 4 105s on it.
I mean, could you imagine? I wonder if he can get
55-gallon drum of glue.
He might. He was in here earlier. I don't know. Tim, are you still in here? Oh, LJ Hobby Life checking in. What's up, man? Good to have you, dude. Have you seen his channel?
Mm-mm.
He's got a lot of good stuff on there. A lot of good airplanes. And he's got a nice feel, too. He's out in Texas. And, yeah, if you guys get a chance, make sure you check out LJ Hobby Life's channel, man. He's got a nice
Thanks,
channel.
Tim.
Yep, Tim's still in here. He's hanging in.
Tim, did you get that glue ordered for me?
Tim says, I'll order it when the money hits the hand. How about that?
He forgot.
It's fine.
He has to make a note.
He's a busy man.
I'm sure.
And he's in high demand. So
they were playing musical lawnmowers when I was in there last.
Oh, by the way, Tim, I talked to David. David did pick up the RV4. So There you go. He picked it up. But yeah, LJ, yeah, man, you got a nice channel, and I like the videos that you come out with too. And you'll have to get a chance to. But yeah, if you get a chance, check out his page, LJ Hobby Life. He also does cars too. He's into the cars, so I like that a lot.
Bobby doesn't do well with 262s there, Michael.
Nope. Let's just what is it saying? Let's just keep an apple or whatever, orange. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Who would buy a $5,000 Guesson foam giant 747? Some maybe, but not enough to make a profit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, at some point, you have to ask yourself, $5,000 for a foam jet. We know it's not $5,000, but we can. I mean, that's a big jet. But hey, if you've got the disposable income.
No, man, my trailer didn't even cost that much.
I'm just trying to justify why somebody would spend that money. I got nothing.
I don't have $5,000 in every airplane I got.
No.
Combined.
I'm funny. I don't want to spend any more than $600 for an airplane. That is my limit.
I remember when you were queasy on buying that MiG.
The MiG-29 made me nervous, man. $640 is a lot of money for foam that you may crash. And I got 4 flights out of it. So you do the math. Doug? $640 and divide it by 4. That's how much it cost for me for those 4 flights.
He said the 262 when he expertly landed in the very top of the tree.
Yeah, only a pro could do something like that. I landed in the top of the tree, and I had to pay. It still flew, and I had to pay a guy $140 to climb to the top of the tree and gently put a rope around it and get it down, and he did an awesome job.
Now, granted, this is also in a coyote pen where the tree was at. So, I mean, he earned his money.
He earned his money, yeah, because you're not going to catch me out there climbing a tree like that. But and there were ticks and all that stuff, man. I don't do ticks. Let's see.
HSD Cessna. It's only $3 million.
That HSD Cessna is amazing. Have you seen it? Go ahead and look it up on your phone, man. Hey, it's a nice one. It's a nice one. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Brad Corey? If you get a chance, join us on the YouTube channel. We're up here having a good conversation, having some fun. Let's see here. Yeah, man, if you guys are on the Facebook page, go ahead and switch over and join us on the YouTube page. My phone looks like it's getting ready to die, so I don't know how long this is it's going to last. I don't know. Let's see if you can get both of our ugly mugs in there. There you go. Well, you got one ugly mug. There we go. But yeah, so yeah, man, it's that Cessna's nice. It's only $399.
It's got brakes.
It's got brakes. I didn't know that. Well, I did not know that. Let's see. Tim said, Jeff, I got you a free bottle of glue on your NX10. There you go. There you go, man. Gosh. So you get that 10, that NX10 radio? He's got your bottle of glue.
Did he get the big bottle?
Apparently. I've come to the conclusion there's nothing Tim can't get.
I used up quite a bit of glue in that EC1500 back
I can imagine. Let's see. Yeah, Jeff, you're right. That Cessna is beautiful. LJ Hobby Life. He's with me on the limit on the Freewing MiG-29. Yeah, I just think that at some point that they're gonna. I think the threshold for like the $640 is a lot of money for foam, and I think they were surprised at the demand people had. I was surprised I paid that much for it, but I'll be honest with you, amazing flying airplane, well worth the money, and it's nice. It flies good, plenty of power. So, will I buy another one? Yes, I absolutely will. Let's see.
HSD's using Hobby Wing. Look.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, look, LJ Hobby Life says he hates stick too. Fort Bragg has a lot of them in the LZs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're not far from Bragg. We're right over their flight path.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to talk about ticks? North Carolina has plenty of ticks, deer ticks. What are they? White ticks? I don't know what.
Deer ticks.
Deer ticks. Yeah, you got them all. Tim says, 6-pack of glue. Hey, Jeff said he's in. He goes, I know you guys are in NC. That's right, the Tar Heels. Now, I'm a state guy. I went to state, but I'll support North Carolina. Well,
Better than puke. I'm fine with that.
Man,
I'll pull for state before I pull for Duke.
That's for sure. I'm the same way. I'll pull for Duke before I pull for UNC. Just saying.
Damn, that's a shot to the heart, Bobby.
It's true. It's true. You got to stay true to the creed, man. Besides, I'm still paying those guys.
Carolina?
Yeah, I'm still paying them, so I'm gonna keep rooting for state until I get that college loan paid for. I'm close.
As my wife tells me, I'm not a diehard anything fan because I keep up with sports about like I keep up with what needs to be done on a daily basis. I don't.
Well, there you go. Oh, Dale said brakes are an option.
Oh, well, it's in the pictures.
Well, if it's on the internet, it must be true.
That's right.
That's what Doug told me. Doug Schumacher told me that.
You would think that it would be, if it's under the description, boom, it pops up.
No. But that might not be with the $399 package. Tim, that would be an awesome one for you to carry HSDs. I don't know if you could do it, but oh shoot, we got Hamilton in here. What's up, man?
There he is.
There he is. Chay's in the house. What's up? Nice, dude. Yeah. Awesome. Glad to have you in here. We got the late show going on. You guys that are on Facebook, join us on YouTube. We're still going strong, man. We're going strong.
There's that 90 millimeter.
I know. You want to know a secret?
Go ahead.
I got one coming. I ordered one
for $12.50.
I did. Yeah. Sometimes you got to do stupid things in life, and spending $12.50 on a remote control airplane is a good opportunity.
No wonder you need the damn cook-offs on airplanes.
It's a method to my madness.
So that AL-37 will be for sale real soon, huh?
I don't know. You see a little sports car in the garage disappear. You know why now. But, yeah, man, Hamilton, I know we saw the video.
See you, Jeff.
Jeff, you out of here? Good seeing you, bud. Hey, glad having you in here. Yeah, bring the electric blanket. We're going to warm up those batteries, man.
Oh, he doesn't understand. Like, we've got the setup, man. We've got a heater in the trailer running on propane.
He does.
And it stays warm in there.
It's at least, 65 degrees inside there?
Yeah.
It's a noticeable difference. Let's see. Okay, Hamilton said he's got church, small groups on Thursdays, but I'll make it. Hey, man, I'm glad you're here, dude. Super appreciate that you stop in, man. Definitely appreciate it. And everybody else who pops in here. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. Yeah. Let's see. Which plane you just ordered for $12.50? I'm almost ashamed to say it, but I got that HSD 262 coming. So we won't talk about the taxes or anything, but she's coming. Will we say it was an impulse buy? Yeah. But was it a good impulse buy? Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes you just got to sacrifice,
It does say not included.
Yeah. And by the way, the brakes are not included, like you said.
You're right.
You were right. So let's see. Hamilton said sweet Hawk in the back. Yeah, man. Let's bring that thing to the front. Let me take a look at it. Let's see. So yeah. Got the
there you go.
I appreciate it. So yeah, that's the FMS BAE Hawk. It's 80 millimeter, and it's really nice. It's got the lights on it here. Lights on the nose. The retractable landing gear are very nice. Got little hideaway doors on there. I always love it when they got these airplanes and they have the struts that actually work. Good quality stuff. By far, the best struts that I think that are out there are on the MiG-29 and on that Freewing A10 for sure. They absorb like everything. But that's a nice jet, man. It's a 80 millimeter 6S. It's got flaps and everything, and everybody rants and raves about this. And they say nothing but good things about it. And I remember talking to Carl Roach. He's in here. He was telling me that, man, that's a sweet flying airplane. And I was like, you know what? He's never led me astray. So I was like, I'm going to get one and see. So, yeah. So we'll do a maiden flight on that one, and hopefully it survives. And we'll do good. If it doesn't survive, guess what? You'll see the video of it. That is for sure. But it's a good-sized airplane. It's not very heavy. I mean,
no, probably 3 pounds.
maybe 3 pounds.
6.
And I think it puts out around 6-7 pounds of thrust. So it should be pretty good. That's where the wires run through. You can see them down in there.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty stoked. I got that, and I got the Super Scorpion, the Taft Super Scorpion on 8S. So that's supposed to be a rocket. So I'm kind of interested in it. So we'll see what happens. I got a couple of them. The only problem that I'm going to run into is that, man, the weather is not going to cooperate this weekend at all. And it's super cold. So I say super cold, but they still got snow. You guys out in the Midwest and on the West Coast, you're about to get pounded by some bad storms heading that way. I just saw on the news. So I can't complain too much, but it's coming. Let's see. Let's get caught up on there. Let's see here. Michael Lang, what's up, buddy? He's in here. Yeah, dude, it would be a good one for you, Hamilton. I think it'd be a good one. You and LJ, man, I think it'll be an awesome flyer. Let's see. Hey, what's good? Yeah, let's see here. Let me get caught up. The only thing goofy on the 182 is it uses 2 lipos, one 6S and one 2S to run. Yeah, the 2S to run the system, the controller. Yeah. And the 6S for the motors.
See, I've had all the E-Flight Carbon Z series minus the Yak or the Promethean. I've had the T-28, the Carbon Z Cub, and the Cessna 150. And I like the way they fly. They're big. Bobby likes big planes.
I do. Bigger flies better. And it's true. I
just don't know how long the longevity of the foam is going to be with something that big, that heavy. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah. The foam airplanes, they definitely are sensitive to you grabbing it. Like, you're not going to be able to manhandle it. You know, even your fingernails are going to ding it, and you're just kind of like, crap, you know.
You did that on the A10.
I know. I know. And I'm just like, it is what it is. It was bound to happen. So let's see. So Hamilton says, so what's up, man? Who is this on the stream with you? So Hamilton, this is Jeff right here. Jeff84NC. He's the guy that does most of the camera work for me, but him between Doug. When Doug's on the road, he normally helps me out. And then he also does a bunch of maiden flights with me that I record and things like that. So this is my buddy Jeff. And so man, we're in this airplane thing like crazy. Yeah. So have you seen Hamilton's channel?
I have. I subscribe to his channel.
Boom. You got to subscribe to his channel and LJ Hobbies Lives. That's like, you know, the lineup right there. And then, you know, you got your big guys. You got Ryan, and then you've got, you know, Essential RC, and then you've got Rich Baker's channel. So there's a couple of other guys out there too, you know. But I like what LJ does with his, and I like Hamilton's. Hamilton's channel is cool because it's just like, everybody says it. They're like, man, it's pretty raw. You know, it is what it is. He'll crash an airplane. He's like, it sucks, guys. He's like, it is what it is, you know, and you pick up and carry on and move on. You know, it's just a part of the game.
Yeah, he's got a, if I'm not mistaken, I think like a geotex type runway that he flies off of.
Sometimes, yeah. Yep.
Video I watched the other day, him flying doing a jet.
Yep.
Might have been the F-14 or the F-15. It was the F-15 he maidened.
Yeah. I also, dude, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. He stuck the Venom. He had a red Venom, like
the de Havilland.
The de Havilland Venom, yeah, into the ground. It wasn't his fault, but it went into a vertical dive, full throttle, and the elevator just stopped. I'll say it's not your fault, man. I don't care what people say. But
kind of like the E-Flight.
Yeah, well,
the tape rip.
Here's the thing about that too. And I'm glad you videotaped it too, because look, I had no clue that thing would do that. And I'm one of those guys that'll put the thing in a dive and floor it. And I'm like, full throttle it and go. And so what that happened to you, it taught me that airplane is not like that. And I guess probably hundreds of other people too that have watched the video. So, and he did it with style too. So, I mean, it was a good crash. I was like, boom, you see it. It's like full throttle. Had to be going well over 100 and something miles an hour. So you just made your deposit to the airplane gods, man. That's it. It is what it is. It
was like filming the MiG when it went down. It was just like, oh yeah, it just hit the ground.
It was not like the MiG, man. That MiG freaking hurt my feelings. I'm still salty about that.
Oh.
All you guys out there that got MiGs that are having no problems and flying them great and on cloud 9, I'm somewhat a little bitter about that. Yeah,
like Maiden impact, like it put a dent in the earth. It hit so hard, and it was like a true debris field of a real plane. I mean, just a straight line for 30 foot was parts.
The only way I'm going to get over that is by getting another one and I have to do a redemption video for that. I've got to get another MiG. So yeah, I'll buy them when they start importing them again. But yeah, man, that hurt my soul when that thing happened. Let's see. Let's catch up on there. Let's see. All right. Let's see. He wants one. Yeah, the 70 millimeter LJ. I looked at it, man, and I was getting ready to order one. They've got the high performance one. I was going to get it, and then I saw that, and I was like, I'll get this one. I should have got the other one because it was cheaper, but whatever. It's FMS, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, I think it's my second FMS airplane. The first FMS I had was the A10, and I was not impressed. The landing gear ripped out of it on a very gentle takeoff and a very gentle bounce. So let's see. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been flying just a little bit. The Hawk behind me has just had a couple of flights on it, not a lot. Look what Doug said. Can't wait to see the crash.
Yeah, FMS.
Doug, you hurt my feelings, dude.
I'm not really impressed with their stuff. You remember that 70 millimeter Avanti I had?
Yeah. Version 1.
Version 1.
It was version 1. We have to say that.
Landing it. I don't care how easy you landed it. The landing gear would rip right out of it.
It's true.
I mean, multiple times.
Well, look, Dell said, as my wife says, she thought she married Mr. Right and not Mr. Always Wrong.
So that's always right. Mr. Always Right.
That's right. Not Mr. Always Right. Dang. There you go. I just got the 90 millimeter Super Scorpion from FMS. Nice, dude. I can't wait to see that video. I've got the 90 from Taft, the 8S version. So I want to see how yours flies. You've got the orange one, I think. And I want to see how that one does because it looks like it's a phenomenal flyer. Carl Roach, if you're still in there, man, do you have that airplane? Because he's got pretty much every jet that you could possibly think of. So I'm wondering if he has that. And if you do, chime in, man, and let me know what you think of it.
He's right.
Let's see. I might get one of those Freewing MiGs too. The MiG's nice, LJ. Hey, look, I saw a video on the MiG. Somebody put, this is very easy to put a 90 millimeter fan in that 80 millimeter because the airplane is like a 90 size anyway. So it's doable.
They said they did that for power to weight ratio.
That's interesting.
Because if they were to put a 90, you'd have to, the batteries, you wouldn't get near as much runtime.
That makes sense.
Because I sat in on that video when they did the release and they were talking about the difference between the 90 millimeter versus the 80 millimeter.
Right.
They said that the 90 is going to pull so much more current, you're not going to get near as much flying time.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's a delicate balance between hopping up the engine, getting a more powerful one, and then eating your time away for more power. And then you got to think about the weight. Yeah, no, you're right about that. Let's see. Dude, the sound of the Venom, I've got the video. If you get a chance, go to my channel and look up the Venom that I did, the latest one, and it sounds just like a P-80.
The Venom does one of the best sounding planes I've heard.
And the best flying plane, too, by far. Super super flying airplane. It glides well, plenty of power. I mean, it's awesome. It's
Even
awesome.
with a camera on the tail.
Yeah, I put a camera on the tail of the thing, and it didn't care. I put a 6,200 milliamp. No, it was a 6,000 milliamp 6S LiPo in there. It didn't care. I mean, it's amazing. It's a great flying airplane. Let's see. Doug said, "You tell me the same thing, talking about crashing." Yeah, you're right. You're right, Doug. Look, everybody likes a good crash. Let's be honest. Some of the best videos that are out there that get the most views are crash videos. I told the owner, Tom, that Emotion RC, I was like, man, I'm a little salty. I said, the video of the MiG crash has gotten more clicks than I have ever even thought of. But people seem to like that stuff. I watch the stuff.
I watch it all the time.
I do too. I'll be honest with you. Hey, BD in Tennessee said FMS Avanti V3 is a great bird. They made it nice after a couple revisions. Yeah. And Zach actually had one, and he flew it. And he said it was a good flying airplane, but it wasn't fast enough for him.
I'll be honest with you. I'd rather have the Freewing, the 80 millimeter versus 70 millimeter.
Freewing's hard to beat, dude. That's a solid airframe. I got it, and it's nice.
$355, you can't go wrong.
It's a steal. Honestly, it really is. If you're thinking of, if you don't have an Avanti and you're into this EDF game, that's one you've got to get. It's just one you got to get. It flies good. It'll knife edge. It lands super easy, very forgiving, but it's fast as heck. It's fast. Let's catch up. Can't wait to see Hamilton fly. He'll push it hard. LJ said, yeah, man. Hey, look, you got to push these jets hard, man. That's what we do. We can't let these jets just live a simple life in the hangar and not be pushed. I mean, if we're not puffing LIFOs, what are we doing, man?
Trying not to puff them.
Yeah, exactly. We're not trying to puff them. I'm so kidding. Hey,
the cost of LiPos have gone up, and it's
the best kept secret of those HRBs, man.
I'm telling you.
They're not.
You turned me on to those.
And now I turned the world onto them, and everybody else turned them on too. And so prices have slowly gone up. But let's see. Oh, LJ Hobby Life has the video of the Gripen, and it's an awesome flying airplane, and it seems extremely fast. I was looking at videos of it doing 124 miles an hour all day long. It
just looks lethargic in the first videos you see of it getting off the ground.
Yeah, but I think that video was deceiving because I looked at his video and it's screaming to the point that I'm like, I'm going to get one.
Because I pre-ordered one and then I canceled it.
Did you really?
Yeah, because they kept pushing back the ship date.
I'm telling you, man, it's a solid airplane. He said, yep, just don't push them. Let me see, like my last Gripen video. Yeah. Let's see. Ryan Phillips' channel is fun too. I haven't looked at his channel.
He shoots really, really long videos.
Really? Oh, is that the guy that flies off his driveway?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, anything from garbage bag China deliveries to nice Horizon stuff tells us how it is. Yeah, he's flown some stuff that comes from China that takes weeks to come, and I'm kind of like, man, I'm kind of funny about ordering stuff like that. But you get good prices. You can go on Banggood and get them, that kind of thing. So yeah.
Well, sorry, I'm not Bobby's wife. Everybody else uses their wife for the camera crews.
Yeah.
My wife says that I left her for Bobby, but
Well, some people get jealous, man. Sometimes you gotta, that's funny. I had to laugh at that.
Most of the budget batteries. Okay, Tennessee, I see that. All right, we put that to the test. We flew the Umi batteries.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
We flew the Umi batteries versus the Sokokin and the HRBs, and the Umi batteries were the 3200 4S were like flying a 3200 3S.
So if you go on Amazon and you look up it's called Umi.
Like they look the same. The writing's the same, just the packaging's different.
They'll say, like, for instance, they'll have like a 4,000. It's not 4,000 milliamps. It's more like a 3,000. I was putting 4,000 HRBs up against that LiPo, and I was getting like 3/4 of flight time out of that thing. So, and when I was bringing it down, it was almost empty. I'm talking about like, 3.6 or lower than that. And it was, it just had like 11, 14% left capacity in the LiPo. So it says most budget batteries are made by the same company, probably same most LiPos too. I don't know what the formula they're using for those UME batteries, but it's not right. It's definitely not the same formula HRB is using, that's for sure. LiPos seem to last longer now. They do. I remember when I first started, my first jet was the Scorpion 90, right? And I went, I didn't know any better. I went and bought the Admiral 5006S, and I flew it maybe about a year, and I was hard on the battery. I didn't know a lot about LiPos, and man, I puffed that sucker up. And I mean, it was so puffy that I couldn't barely pull it out of the bay, out of the Scorpion. It should have popped and been caught on fire, but no. So that's what I learned. But there's so many other LiPos out there that are a good bang for the buck that you don't have to spend $100 on one LiPo unless you want to. You can get good quality. You really can. You just got to be careful on Amazon. Let's see. Most of the budget batteries, HRB was in the gripe, and yeah, man, when I had the LVC. And it was at 0%. Yeah. But it's good to go. Yeah, man, them HRBs bounce back. They just bounce back. They do. They're strong, man. Them cells are strong. I don't know if they're on steroids or what they're puffing them up with, but it's the real deal. Dale said, yeah, Brian's videos are long. But if you just want the Maiden at the beginning, 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah, he's a thorough dude. He definitely is. I'm amazed how well he takes those airplanes off of his driveway.
It doesn't hit the power lines.
It doesn't hit the power lines. Yeah.
But I imagine he's done hundreds of flights.
At least. He's comfortable with it. I can tell you that. Let's see. Keyword most. Oh, yeah. I have some of the HOVOs. I have some of the Zs. Yeah, I have some of those too. I haven't had any issues with the Zs or the HOVOs, or I don't know how they pronounce it. I haven't had any of the Avonics. But yeah, good quality. It's a good thing about the videos is he puts a table of content out. Yeah, that is nice. I probably should start doing that. It's neat because you can learn a lot from these guys on these videos just to help like your videos along. But I'll be honest with you, man, I just don't feel like putting all that information on there. I just want to put the videos. I want to put a video up there and let you guys see it, let you formulate your own opinion. Try not to say anything, and then boom. Because when you want a new airplane, what do? You go on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You do your research and you find it. And boom. Like, yeah, Helmton, it's true, man. Like I looked at your videos of the F-14 and I was like, okay, I think I can handle that. And then I watched LJ's video on the Gripen and I'm like, it changed my mind, man. So Pilot Ryan, I can't remember last week, he was talking about how these companies are paying attention to us little fish out there like this. We do these videos and stuff. They notice that, and a lot of us do it, that we actually are driving the market. It's actually having a large effect because they know that people go on YouTube and look up these videos to see what it's doing. So Doug's punching out. What time is it?
See you, Dougie.
Let's see. It's 10:56. It's 11 o'clock, man.
Yeah.
Doug, I can't believe you stay up this late, man.
Just past your bedtime, old man.
Oh, he said, hey, Doug, I'll see you tomorrow, man. I got that DOE 30 for you, buddy. I fought all the guys off for you. So, yep, it's there. You just let me know. I'll be around. And glad to have you on here, man. Thanks for jumping in.
Does LJ or Hamilton, have y'all flew the SU-30 from E-Flight? That's one that I've kind of had my eyeball on, and Bobby's talked about it too. Just I've seen videos that it doesn't take off well from grass, and I see you do a modification on the wheel and on the nose gear, and it takes off well from grass. Just want to find something different.
Yeah, hopefully, if me and Tim can come together on something, I might have one. It's either that or the V1200.
The good thing is, excuse me, You get the planes, and I'll fly them anytime I want to.
It's true. So he doesn't really have to buy anything. It's good to have friends because I fly your stuff the same way. And I'm like, yeah, it flies good.
Yeah, like the RV. I said,
Yeah.
The radio.
Yeah. I was like, fly it, man. You know? And I really need to revisit some of these airplanes that I do maiden flights on because I'll do the maiden flight and I don't really go into detail how it flies. So I started going back, like the A10 that I have. I started going back and actually really like flying it and try to give an honest, review of it so you guys can see it and say, it is a decent airplane or that airplane flies like crap and it's not worth $500, $599 or whatever it is. Let's see. BD Tennessee said you'll get tired of that V12 quick.
That's what I've told him.
He told me that.
All it's going to do is you go fast.
Go flat, go fast and fly right, turn. Yeah.
Make all left turns like you're in NASCAR.
BD, I'm going to tell you, man, you're right. And Jeff's right, but you don't know until you have it. I mean, I can't say I've gone 140 miles an hour before with an airplane. So,
yeah, you did the MiG into the ground.
There's so much salt being packed in that wound, man. It's true, though. I think it was more about like 130 maybe. But no, man, you're right about the V1200. It's more or less, but yeah, you're right. He said he tried 3 passes and quit. Wow. He's in NASCAR. It is. NASCAR, I don't understand how people like NASCAR. How many times are you going to sit there and watch a car go around in the very same circle?
It's better in person just because of the smell and the noise. I don't care to watch it on TV.
The smell and the noise. So it's like going to the fair.
There you go. Which I haven't been in years. Probably 5 years.
I haven't either. But it's very interesting. But no, man,
look at Zach being a creeper. Been sitting here the whole time. Ain't said nothing. And now he's talking about the V1200. Zach, I had one of your buddies pay me a visit today. Jeff, the guy he got the EC1500 from, picked up my T28.
Let's see. BD said, hey, BD, I have the T33, man. It's a very fast airplane. I still think the L39 is faster than that, for sure. But that T33 is a quick airplane, for sure. And it flies very nice.
Didn't we do a flight with the L39 and the A10, and I couldn't touch you?
Yeah. Yeah, I smoked his bags on that airplane. But, it was it's a good flying airplane. It's fast, man. And that E-Flight A10, the little twin 64 millimeter, is a fast airplane too.
We clocked it over 100.
It was well over 100. NASCAR helps me sleep, count cars instead of sheep.
He said his point is, what's 9 mile an hour for such a boring plane?
Right.
Good point.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What Bobby needs to do is just wait for Zach to do his maiden and get 2-3 flights out of it and then come up here and trade it to Bobby.
Hamilton said, do you have any 12S airplanes? I do not have any 12S airplanes. The most that I have are the 8S's. And, man, that 12S is I do have a 12S airplane. You know which one it is?
I know you got an 8S.
I got a 12S. It's the
the Telemaster.
The giant 12-foot Telemaster. That is a 12S. Probably clocking in at maybe 50 miles an hour, 55. Yeah. But that's the only one that I have. But I've eyeballed some of these EDFs on 12S for sure. For sure.
I tried to talk Bobby into dropping a chicken out of the giant Telemaster. He won't do it though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop a chicken out of the Telemaster. You'll have me on the news somewhere having to explain animal abuse issues and all this other stuff. But if it flies,
they did it in China or whatever.
I saw that guy.
Put a parachute on it and drop it.
I don't think you're gonna be able to get away with that in the United States. It's just not gonna happen.
We can drop it in the coyote pen and let them have fun with it. We're just feeding them like dogs.
Yeah. I honestly feel like somebody's gonna report me. Let's see. You need to buy my what is that?
The Strega
from him and save that poor airplane. Hey, Zach, that airplane's doomed, buddy.
He tried, Zach. He tried to trade me that plane for the T-28 for the Carbon Z, and I wouldn't do it.
Look at the chicken.
He said you'll have Carol Baskin after you.
Oh, absolutely, man. Could you imagine PETA coming at me? Oh my gosh. Upset. Oh, they would be very mad, man. And like, I'm a different guy. I can't handle that. I don't need that negative vibes from them.
But all we're doing is letting nature take its course. we're just helping it out.
Nature made it so chickens can't fly like that. they can fly a little bit.
We're just helping them.
There's no way, man.
Dude,
no way.
I'm telling you, it could happen.
Let's see.
I can find a chicken.
Turkeys out of planes. I mean, if there was a way, I'm not opposed to doing it. It's just not the right thing to do.
Dude, put a 5-pound chicken in there.
Yeah, Justin said teaching a bird how to fly. It's a way.
It's science.
It is. I just don't think that'll go over. You know how quick the news would be all over me? Oh, man. Yeah, that would not be good.
Imagine the views you would get on this channel for that.
I would get views, that's for sure. But views don't also equate to jail time too, man. Freedom is priceless. You can't put a price on that one. Let's see. What did he say? BD said, Jeff, don't get that SU-30. He says, get the new Arrows F-15. Yeah, look. My finger was hovering over the pre-order button on that one, and I decided to hold off. And here's why. Because a lot of people are going to go out there and buy that airplane, and they're going to review it a lot.
There's some salt in his wound from that MiG.
And yeah.
First production.
I'll be honest with you, man. That MiG hurt my feelings, dude. I don't get in my feelings with these airplanes, but
it's just foam.
$640 worth of foam, man. When you got kids, $640 is still $640. You know,
I've got two as well. Buddy.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what I'm talking about. And $640 will buy me 2 other airplanes, three or 4 airplanes on motion. But yeah, Carol Baskin, she would have a fit with me, dude. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Pilot Ryan? He's checking in. Check him out, man.
Ryan.
Slid right on in. Looking forward to flying ours. Yeah, I want to see how Pilot Ryan does his and how well it does, because he'll put it through its paces and give you a straight up review. And then we can go from there and base it off of that. Lyndon Stewart, what's up, man? Let's see. He's having a problem with the new Spectrum Smart Battery. He's got 4 of them, 2 months after 3 or 4 not taking the charge. You know, I don't know too much about the smart batteries. I don't have a smart charger, so, you know, it wouldn't benefit me. But, yeah, I'm looking forward, Ryan, to you flying that bad boy and putting it to paces. So I think a lot of people are holding their breath, man, just trying to see what you do with it. So, yeah, a lot of people say that this twin 64 is equivalent to an 80 millimeter. I've seen somebody say that on Facebook quite a bit, and I don't really know what they mean, but I guess the output, it's going to be a bad mamma jamma for sure.
Well, I just figured that since the E-Flight F-18 80 millimeter would get off the ground, that the twin 70 would get off the ground no problem.
Ryan has done a review of the SU-30, and I would recommend you look at that because he did a good one, if I recall, on that SU-30, and it seemed to fly very, very well. Very well. And yeah, it was straight up legit, man. He did a good job. Let's see. Dale said, I love your wife like your airplanes. Yeah, you don't want to choose your wife over your airplanes unless she's just that bad. Just use Ryan's link. Don't forget. Yeah, man. Hey, let's plug them, dude. It's no big deal. If you go on Ryan's YouTube channel and you go and look at his videos, if you're ever interested in any of those airplanes, he has the links there. Click the link, man. And go that route. Sometimes he has deals and everything going on, and he gets a thumbs up for it. So look, he's helping out the hobby quite a bit, and they're paying attention to him. So he's made a lot of the airplanes that we fly, a lot of the things that they're doing, basic stuff like adding EC5s. he could be very influential in that. So you gotta add a respect to that, man, for sure, for sure. We'll see Lyndon's outreach. H8, they're great. Customer servant. Yeah, yeah. See, Hamilton, he says, I mentioned that because I like the F15 better than the SU30 in general. Also, a new release is cheaper. Yeah, man, that F15 is at a price point where anybody can afford it in the hobby, I think, you know? And that's one thing to think about is like, it's cool to have like really, you know, high speed airplanes, like let's say like the HSD 262, but you know, you've got a lot of guys that aren't going to fork out that kind of money for a jet. So these little 64 millimeters fit that niche, and you can't sleep on them, man. We found that out with the E-Flight A10. Phenomenal flying airplane. Phenomenal flying airplane. So, I mean, it's the truth. It's the truth. It really is. Let's see. Let's catch up on it. Always like when Ryan pops in here, man. He pops in, you know, he does his thing, and he drops the knowledge, and then he'll just like pop smoke, you know. I love it. I love it. Let's see. BD Tennessee. Yeah, man.
Ryan, he's got a Super Scorpion 90 millimeter.
Yep. I've got, it's an oldie but a goodie, man. I got the Taft 90 millimeter Super Scorpion on 8S. And so I'm going to Maiden that thing and see how that flies. That should be a really nice flyer. And then I've got the FMS. You already did a video on it. I checked it before I looked at it before I pulled the trigger on this one. But I got the FMS 80 millimeter back here 6S. So we'll see how that goes, man. You know, and we'll see how it flies. It should be pretty good, you know. So a lot of people I've noticed don't do a lot of reviews of the Taft. And yeah, on 8S, Hamilton. And Taft, man, they're old school, dude. They've been around the block for a long time. I had a Taft Viper way back in the day before I even knew how to fly the thing. And it was fast and sleek. I mean, it's a good airplane, man. And
never flown one.
It's a good airplane. Yeah, it's one worth looking at. I know the Freewings and the FMSs and the HSDs, man, they're pushing the envelope, but these guys are still coming out with good quality stuff. So highly recommend it, man. But that's what I'm flying next, Ryan. And then, like, you know, I like to diversify the hangar. I'll switch it up a little bit with nitro and gas. I've been working on a Pitts S12 gas plane for a while. So I might do that one, but man, the weather's not cooperating pretty good. So, you know, I just been in the lab over here trying to, you know, work on some airplanes here and there and try to get them going. So, but I've got a couple of other airplanes, a couple of sleepers that I want to pull out. But
you know, I just realized
what?
I need to be one of them Pilot Ryan media hats. I got this bald head going on.
Look, I'll tell him like how Pilot Ron tells you. Go get the merch.
Yeah.
Go on his channel
page, yeah,
and get the merch, man.
Get me one.
Yeah, he's got it. You really should, dude. Support the cause, man. And like the cool thing about this, like we all do these YouTube videos and stuff like that, but everybody supports everybody, you know? There's no like, these are my viewers, these are your viewers. Like there's plenty of people out there in the hobby that just care, you know what I mean? And so it's not like the lines can cross, dude. I don't care. Anybody can plug anything on my channel. I have no problem with it whatsoever, you know? As long as, you know, you don't do anything, you know, crazy or disrespectful and be putting crazy stuff up there, I have no problem with it whatsoever, man. All good vibes.
I should have said, should have told Pilot Ryan, we're going to fly whatever you send me. That'll be the next thing we fly, whatever you send.
For some reason, Ryan, everybody thinks that you got, like, you get these airplanes for free. And, like, you just, you probably do get them for free. Who do you think?
Probably. Come on, man.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Seen his view count? You seen his view count?
Well, I've seen his view count, man. But look, he's been in the game a long time. I think 2016, 2015. I don't know.
Unless it comes to chickens.
Unless it comes to chickens. Hey, look, dude.
Justin, that's a great idea, I'm telling you.
Ron and Bobby K are fun to learn from. Yeah, dude. they're a pretty good duo, man. They both have like good chemistry, man. Good vibes, them two guys. I was watching them fly the little vapors, the night vapors inside.
He just uploaded a charger for the Night Vapors today. I seen.
Yep, it's got
charged 4 batteries, I think, at one time.
4 batteries at one time, dude.
Yep.
I mean, why would you not want to do that, you know? But that's another little airplane, too, that it's like you can get and fly inside your house and have no problems. Fly in the garage or whatever.
I've actually got the FPV version of that, the FPV Vapor.
The old school one?
The old school one,
Wow,
come with the
man.
Fat Shark teleporters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Look, he said 2013. I was repping motion. That's right, man. So, like I said, you've been in the game for a long time, dude. That literally gives him OG status.
Yeah.
Yep. You have OG status, and that's just what it is. So,
See, Ryan, we follow you. We keep up with what's going on.
absolutely, everybody's a fan of everybody, man. You know, we all move like this. Bobby K broke a pop in like 2 minutes on that paper. He did. I saw that, man. He did. He was flying the heck out of that vapor, though. You know, and the week prior to that, Ryan's over there trying to do his live stream, and he's like flying all over his head and everything. Just fun, man. Just fun. Yep. Super enjoyable, man. We definitely enjoy it, but you know, I want to know what everybody else wants to know, man. What does 2021 have in the jets that are coming out? Like, I'm excited to see what they got going on. It's looking very promising. They just dropped the F-15. They've got the Raphael coming out.
262.
Yep, the 262 is coming out. So
I'm telling you, big C-17 would be nice.
I think a B-17, not B-17,
C-17 or C-130.
Something like that would be nice, like a prop plane. Man, the people are looking for it. People go crazy for, you know, the nostalgic, like the B-24s, 25s. Like, let's talk about the big, you know, C-130s, man.
Yeah.
Those are amazing flying airplanes.
I had the Hobby King. Remember the B-17?
I did.
And it had like a 78-inch wingspan. It was nice, but I'd like something bigger. I looked at the Hobby King C-130, but It's got like a 60-inch wingspan.
Yeah.
So it might even be a tad bit smaller than the EC-1500 with 4 props.
And
I'd like to see something 80 inches or bigger, 85 inches.
Yeah. And I don't know if LJ or Hamilton or Ryan, I don't know if you've done the EC-1500, but if you haven't, man, that's an awesome airplane. I think all 3 of you dudes would love that airplane. So if you get a chance, I know it might not look like much, but it's a phenomenal flyer. It'll wow you. It really will.
And it's faster than you would think.
Yeah, they hop that thing up more than what they really should have. And then the fact that you can just dump stuff out the back of it and drop it, I'm like, come on.
And hanging it from the props.
You can hover it from the props, you know, all that good stuff, you know.
They just don't do well when you go nose into the ground.
Hey, look, LJ said, I'm waiting on Ryan's Losi LMT to do some backflips. Yeah, man. Oh, no. Ryan's definitely diversifying, too. He's gotten into the cars, man. It's going good. Big O Hobbies over there, they've got the stand, and they're coming out with some really nice stuff, too. Let's see. No, he should be getting his hands on one soon.
LJ, it's just a little small for
Hey,
what
look,
I like.
Big O Hobby just come in here. Bobby K's in the house.
Sadly.
How about that? That is cool. What's going on, man? Thanks for diving on in here. We're over here like talking about you guys. You know? Definitely good to have you guys up in the mix for sure, dude. I definitely like the stands. I don't know. Big O has those stands. Have you seen them? They got the large ones for the airplanes. Excellent for foam airplanes. The thing is with the foam is like you need something like that to put it on there to transport it because the foam will dent and all that stuff. And it's like a must have, you know. Jeff made some and they're not as good as that. I'll be honest with you, but they work, man. Hey, they work, but no, man, those stands are where it's at. And also, he has like a PT. I think they have like a Dynam PT-17 too. They've been coming out with some good stuff. So if you get a chance, man, check it out. I will absolutely plug that, man, because it's good quality stuff. It is. It's absolutely good quality stuff. And you guys do an awesome job of just keeping it legit. He's got 4. He said, thanks, Ryan, for the stands. He hooked us up. The stands are sweet. Extremely durable. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a must for these foam airplanes, man. And you can work on them. You don't realize it until you get these EDFs and these foam airplanes, and you're like, I can't. You don't want to put them on a table. They fall on the table, they dent. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's catch up. LJ's got the HKC 130. He's got a Maiden. I got Jeff over here looking him up on he's looking up on BitGo. I'm telling you, man. You drop a link in there, that's where they're at. Go to it. Get it. But absolutely. And I also have, what else were we working on? I don't know. Maybe you guys know there's a whole bunch of talent in the room. If any of you guys know how to take off that high gloss finish people spray on foam airplanes. I think it was Minwax. Did he say it was Minwax?
Something, polyurethane or something. I don't know what he put on it, but it's flaking off like.
If anybody
crazy
out here knows how to remove that stuff, I will be very open to know how to like take that off. I got an airplane that's ugly, man, and I want to pull it off like you wouldn't believe because I want to paint it. Let's see, Justin, I don't know. I'm just going to fly it without the decals first. Then maybe put some shark teeth on it in the front. Like at Pope Air Force Base and big old NC, that's where we're at, man. Yeah. Pope Air Force Base is right down the street. And then right around a little, as the crow flies, right over there at Cherry Point. Yep. Let's see, Big Go Hobby, what's up? Still waiting on the Hawker Hunter. Yeah, have you seen the Hawker Hunters that Big Go came out with? Look, I'm going to show you.
No, I'm not up to par.
Stick with me, man.
I just wait for you to get stuff and then I'll fly it and video it for you.
Hey, look, it's no shame, man. I love the model airplanes and I like them all, dude. You can't just say, you know, I like this, I like that. You got to like them all, man, because you don't know. And for the longest time, I used to turn my nose up at electric airplanes, right? It's like, and I look back, I'm like, man, that's foolish because, you know, I was like, man, I'm not going to fly foam. You know, why would I do that? And look, I probably got like, how many foam airplanes?
What did you tell me last night? Was it last night, night before last? I think it was night before last.
I don't know.
That you're foam heavy.
I said, I looked in my garage, I looked in my hangar and said, I'm foam heavy, dude. I've got a lot of foam airplanes and it's awesome. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. So, I mean, it's a bunch of good stuff. Let's see. I'm showing him right now.
I like that Cessna or Citation, whatever it was.
Yeah. But check this out. Nope, that's not it. Where's it at? Under new releases. Boom. Big Go Hobby leading the way. Oh, look. That's one airplane that I've always wanted to fly. The Dynam C-47 Skytrain. Super. I mean, it looks good, man. I just want to fly it and see how it does, you know? It's at a price point where you can just definitely get it. But check. I'll have to show that to you, man. They just literally, they just got them. But check out the PT-17. That thing is super detailed out.
I've got the big.
Yeah, you've got the gas one, but look at this, though. It's nice, man. I mean, it's got a bunch of detail to it.
The Petrovic brothers flew. I think they did a release on it not too long ago.
I don't know. I see, man, they come out with so much stuff. I like, I look at it as much as I can. Let's catch up on the chat, dude. Let's see. We have some new product lines coming out this spring. Oh, cool. Super excited to see what you got coming out, man. Hey, if you want to, drop a couple of hints, some Easter eggs, hey, we're all ears, man. We're open to it. you just let us know. Let's see. Oh, wow. He's got 2 sizes coming, Mega and the Ultra. Yeah. Let's see. Justin, okay about that. Let's see. Big Hog or something, man. Hawker Hunter. Look up the Hawker Hunter, man. It's on 6S. It's got a lot of power, you know. And for what it is, the videos show that it's an awesome flying airplane. Jay, I can see you getting that Hawker, man. You got to get that and let me know. It really is. And we're way behind on the chat. Bobby K did an awesome video of the C. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that one out and see that C-47. Like, I just want to fly it, man, to see how it does. I wanted to get the C-47 and make 3D print retracts. Yeah. Like that, I want somebody to make, and they came out with it a long time ago. And I don't know if it was Banana Hobby or whoever had it, but it was like an 80-something inch one. And the gear actually retract on it. It was nice, man.
Well, the C-47 is kind of this EC-1500.
Yeah, it's similar to it. It's different though. The C-47 is like the World War II.
Oh, I'm thinking of I'll tell you.
Yeah, that one. That they were dragging. Remember they like videos of them showing like dragging gliders and stuff like that behind. Let's see. Big O says, "Do you guys like balsa?" Absolutely, man. I fly. The majority of the airplanes that I have are balsa airplanes. I fly a lot of gas, a lot of nitro. I just recently started diving into the electrics, to be honest with you, man. And I'm like, I enjoy the electrics, but I really enjoy the nitro, man, because here in North Carolina, it's windy where we fly. And so sometimes you need the weight. Like you just need it and it helps you fly. You have to have like almost the right situations to fly some of these jets in, at least with me. But I know you guys, I watch Ryan, man. You guys will fly in some like gale force stuff. Have you seen some of the videos where they're flying like that?
It's the C-27 that the EC-1500 was modeled
like. Okay.
Sorry.
I did not know that. That's actually cool looking. I wish it looked a lot more like that.
Well, mine's a little greener than that, but.
Let's see. I was talking to LJ Hobby Life trying to get him to go to gas, man. The last time we did the channel, I was like, dude, just get one gas plane and you'll fall in love.
I love gas, but electric's easy.
Just remember not to touch, after you touch the gasoline in this on your hand, to touch your foam airplanes. You'll only do it once, I promise you. Let's see. Dynam's ME262 is a great flyer. Yeah, Michael Lane, you're right, dude, and it's fast, too. Super fast. Got tons of power. Yep. Let's see. Ryan said his video drops on the Hawker for the announcement. Yeah, man, I'm waiting, man. We're all waiting, dude. I know you guys are getting y'all getting ready to get some serious weather pretty soon. Looks like y'all got some snow coming. You're ready to get it. Let's see. But it looks like it snows all the time over there.
Yeah, we're ready for some new stuff.
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
He said, you guys should really like what's coming. Oh man, he's got his mouth puffed. He's not gonna tell us anything. That's cool. I respect the wait. You know, I'm looking for it. There's 3 planes in the living room, and LJ's been getting the stink eye. Hey, man. I get that, too. I used to sit in the living room while my wife was watching Bravo channel. I'm not going to say what she was watching, but she was sitting there watching that, and I'm sitting there, like, screwing on airplanes with the drill, and she's like, can you stop, please? And I'm like, I'm almost done, you know, just drilling away.
2 hours later, he's still drilling away.
I'm still drilling, dude. Yeah, it's fun. You guys should really like it. Yeah, let's see. I have 2 in the bedroom. Oh, man. Yeah, Hamilton. But Hamilton's lucky. He's got his wife is on board. Let's see. Yep, can't wait. What time are we pushing, dude?
11:30.
Oh, man, we are pushing hard. Wow. Time has rolled by. We started at 9:30. It's the late show, you know?
55 minutes.
Yeah, we do the late show, man, and we're just rolling on. We're at 1 hour and 55 minutes. You want to keep pushing a little bit? A couple more minutes, maybe?
At my house.
And then we'll see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Let's see. Your dog almost looks like a black bear in there. Can you see the dog back there? Yeah, that's Buddy, dude. I'm telling you. Buddy is the best dog ever.
How the hell did they see that dog?
He keeps walking back and forth. You can see his eyes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Buddy is a flat-haired retriever. Awesome dog. He does look like a bear back there. But no, man, this is it's just an awesome hobby. Like everybody in it is good to go. Everybody supports everybody. We all seem to like enjoy flying what we fly, you know. And I haven't met anybody in the hobby that I don't like yet. Have you? Oh, yeah. They're not a part of like this thing.
No.
This is a local person at our field. And you got to have those guys. You got one. You always got that one dude that comes up to you and says, you ought to do this, or you crash, and they're like, "Why'd you do that for?" And you're just kind of like,
"Man, I just put my plane on the ground. Shut up!" Like, I don't want to hear you, mouth.
Yeah,
just shut up.
Yeah. You got those guys, and we've got maybe 2 or 3 of those at our field. And look, when you're 70 plus years old, dude, you can say what you want to say. Like, he's just reaction to the process. It's true. It's true. One day I want to make it to be that crotchety dude that's saying, "What are you doing?" Or, "Why'd you hit the ground?" Something stupid.
What is it they say when you hit the ground?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's, oh God. They say all kinds of crazy stuff, or "What you do that for?" You're like, oh man, that's not what I want. So I love those guys, man. They kept the hobby pushing on through. And it's neat to see them with these like these high-tech radios, man. Like they may be 70-something years old, but dude, they understand the radios.
Well, here's the
better
thing.
than we do.
The guy we're talking about, he'll build a plane at a foam board, literally foam board, put it together, and fly the dog snot out of it.
Foam board.
Foam, like
from the dollar store.
Yeah, foam board. Not some EPO, just foam board that you can get at the Dollar Tree.
Let's see. Bicko said, "Are we attending any events this year?" I would like to go to Joe Nall. Somebody told me that they were going to close it, or they might not have it or not. I don't know. I would love to go, man. We should go, definitely. Go down there and poke around. I really want to. I've never been, so I feel like I need to go. Let me slide over a second. I feel like I need to go and just get it. But my thing is
See you, Hamilton.
Hey, Hamilton, have a good night, brother. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Definitely. Oh, he heard it was a go, so they're definitely going. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, you might see us there, man. Definitely. We might pop in there and take a look at a couple of things. I heard it was an awesome event. So, yeah, it wouldn't be a party without Bitco there, man. You're on the map now. You got to go. That's cool. And then I'm sure, Pilot Ryan, he's going to be there too, right? I'm sure he'll probably roll out there because I don't think any of you guys have been there. I think last time we were talking, and y'all said that y'all never been. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be cool.
Says we can purchase tickets.
Oh, he's on the phone right now. Yeah, he says, yep, it's a go, and you can purchase tickets. How much are tickets, I wonder? I'd be willing to take off, man, and go to that, That would be very, very cool. Somebody said, "I've never been, but I heard it's Disneyland of RC. I'll drag Ryan along." Yeah, man, get him.
And it's close.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was so close.
It's like 4 hours away.
Oh,
it's like 4 hours away, dude.
Man, we can pull that off.
I know. Yeah, definitely. Definitely drag Ryan along, man. I think you guys would be happy to do it, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna have people bombard you guys, man, trying to take pictures and everything. That would be pretty sweet. Flight Test does mostly foam board planes. Check it out. Yeah, Flight Test, man, they come a long way. I used to watch their channel way back in the day, in like when they were just starting, and they did some pretty phenomenal stuff too. And now they've rolled it into. I think I was at the hobby shop. I was at Raleigh Hobby at RaleighHobby.com. I was there, and literally they had one of these the W44 G44s in there, and it's nice to see that kind of stuff in there. So I love that the hobby is thriving right now, you know? I love that they're doing it. And I don't know if Tim's in there, but like I said before, local hobby shop, man, super supportive. Those guys look out for us, man. And he's just a good dude, you know? If you get a chance, you go check them out. If there's something you ever want, that's where you can go to get it, you know? Like I said, he doesn't pay me anything. I told him, I said, dude, you're a good guy. I will always say good things about people who treat you right and, you know, that try to do the right thing. And so, yeah, that's a good one right there. Bingo. You know, so very nice guy. But yeah, he's squared away and he has everything in there. He's never out of anything. Have you ever seen him out of anything? That's a no.
No.
But yeah, man.
Because when you'll see the last plane on the shelf, you'll be like, you know what, man, I made it just in time. I'm gonna buy this last
Absolutely
plane that's on the shelf. The last mall. There's only one mall left. I'm gonna get it. You buy that plane, think you've scored. Come back the very next day. Guess what? There's another one hanging up there already.
By the way, I'm a trash talk myself right now, dude. This camera that I got is not up to par, man. It is not good. I'm looking at it. It's like 720. I had a 2K camera and the thing died, and that thing is just not looking.
It makes me look good. It's okay.
That's because it makes you look blurry. It makes me look crazy. His face isn't made for video, but it's fun. What's up, Brian? What's going on, man? Thanks for jumping in, dude. Glad you're in here, man. You popped into the late show. You know the kids are in bed, and
the wives are mad.
Yeah, the wives are mad. Mine's in there next door over there watching TV. But look, we're up, man. You know, we've got freedom for once. It's kind of like that Key and Peele. You're looking around, you're like, I said, you know. So anyway, but no, man, thanks for popping in. You know, we've been going pretty strong. We got some people on here across the oceans over there, and they're tuning in too. So it's just, you know, a good time. We've just been rolling on, you know, but it's been consistent. It's been very consistent. So, but Jeff, what's the next airplane you're going to get?
Like I said, I almost pulled the trigger on the SU-30.
I wish you did. Because if you bought it, then I wouldn't have had to, you know, to even think about buying it.
I thought about going to pick up that V1200 for you, and then
that'd be nice.
Maybe doing a little horse trading on a
boom. Dale just
particular jet.
Dale just added Raleigh Hobby to the site list. Boom. Nice, man.
So I don't know. One of these days we'll figure it out.
I want to know. So we all look at these airplanes and everything, right? And everybody's like, man, well, how fast does it go? We all know they go fast, right? They probably go over 80, up to 100 miles an hour. But how well do they fly, though? You know what I mean? Like, fast is one thing, but how's it handle slow? And one thing I like to do with these EDFs is not to get them too slow, because they'll stall, especially while turning, but is like to mess around with them, like treat them like you would like a aerobatic airplane, you know, and put it through its paces, man, and ring it out. So that's what I'm going to start doing with some that I've already reviewed. I want to like put them through the ringer and see exactly what they can do, like push them hard. And I probably will have some airplanes that may not make it, you know, they may not make it back, but, you know, it's worth the shot, man.
I had a gentleman today tell me that he hovers the E-Flight F-16. I don't believe it.
He hovers the E-Flight F-16.
That's what he told me.
I don't know if that's possible, but if you get it up high enough, 400 feet up or more, and you full throttle it, and when it hits
quarter regulations, 400 feet is high as we can fly.
Well, you know, 400 feet is subjective. So, you know, it's all subjective. What's 400 feet look like from the ground?
No clue.
I have no clue either. I just know 1,000 feet's way up there. Let's see why that new UMX Vapor was so fast. Bobby K had no issues controlling it. Nice. That's funny. So we had two Jeffs in here. We've got two Bobby. We've got Bobby K, and I'm Bobby.
He said you can high alpha it really, really slow.
Really?
See, I've got it. Well, I had it. I sold it. But plane seemed like he wanted to fall out of the sky if you got too slow.
Right. He said he loves his E-Flight F-16.
The 70 millimeter.
I have the 70 millimeter Freewing, dude, version 2.
Well, we need to try it. We need to take yours out and see if we can get it to hover.
No, we're gonna take mine out.
He said he can hover it.
He might be able to. He might be able to. He might be able to, man. It's definitely possible if you have the right setup, and if you're like running. Well, if you're running like 3,000 like milliamps, that thing is a high alpha machine. Hey, look, Zach actually bought the Freewing Mirage. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Mm-mm.
That's a sleeper, right? A lot of people don't know about that Mirage, but according to Motion RC, that is the fastest EDF that they have. It's supposed to be somewhere around 130 to 140 mark. Just saying, that's what they said.
You know what jet I'd like to find that's been in a box that nobody's opened?
What?
Find the old Eurofighter from Motion. Old Freewing
Oh,
Eurofighter.
yeah. The Eurofighter. Man, I remember that. Motion used to have a Yak. Was it the 160? It was huge. It was gray, and it was decked out. And it was amazing, man. I think it was like an 8S or something, and they stopped making it. I don't know why they stopped making it, but it looks badass.
That F5 are the quickest.
Yep, he said the F5. Man, I've looked at Ryan. Have you looked at the F5, the high performance version?
Lyndon.
I wonder how that one is. Hey, Lyndon Stewart, thanks for popping in, dude. Thank you, man. It's nice to have you, by the way. I know it's a little late, but man, thanks for popping in. We certainly appreciate it. Love the prop planes trying to get us to jets. Jets feel slippery in the air. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's definitely a learning curve with the jets. Like I'm coming from like straight up gas planes and nitro planes, and then I went to jets, and it's a different game, completely different game. The prop planes, you got power on demand right there. Jets, you got to keep power on, consistently through landing is what I learned. Yeah, he said sure.
It says you can still get them in China.
Really?
The Eurofighter, that'd be a fun.
Let's see, you can still get them in China, but they cost an arm and a leg to ship over here. Yeah, man. Look, what's up with the shipping prices, right, from China? And like, I'm not going to get political, but I don't think it's going to get. I don't think prices are going to come down for what we got going on in the country right now. So, and that's all I'll say about that.
Thanks, Forrest.
I know, right? That was my
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. I'll be Bubba, you be Forrest. Bubba was the man, dude. He let you know he got shot in the ass.
Yeah, but see, you're smaller statured, so you should be Forrest, and I'll be Bubba, because Bubba's a big old boy.
Yeah, he was a big boy, but he didn't really know what he's doing with them shrimp. That Freewing F5 HP is a dang ripper. It's a challenging jet, but most rewarding too. Yeah, look. So I was going to pull the trigger on that thing and get it.
It was small though.
But they had one hanging up in Raleigh Hobby, and it was really small. And I was kind of like, I looked at the wheels. The wheels were small. We fly off of grass, and it's well manicured grass. It's like Bermuda and Zoysia. And I was just a little worried about that, man. But I think I might get it and see what happens. Yeah. But yeah, Ryan said that thing is sick, dude. I definitely want to get it. I want to try it. Bitco, you're talking about the Eurofighter, Ryan and Cat and Mike got me to buy the Freewing F86 80 millimeter. Hey, look, dude, I'll go ahead and tell you, Ryan and Bobby K, you guys are the reason why I bought probably about 60-70% of the airplanes in my inventory right now. Like seriously. The Freewing F86, the high performance, man, you guys have probably sold more airplanes for Motion than they know. So it's probably cool. And then what's the new guy? No, he's not new, but James, yeah. And James has picked up where you guys have where you carried off. So yeah, man. I guess that's just, the game. I don't know. The Yak you can still get. Dude, I really wish they would import that Yak again. Man, I don't know what the deal was with that, but that was a beautiful airplane. I mean, if people will buy the MiG-29, I don't know why they won't buy that Yak. I would buy the Yak.
Yeah, Ryan, it's in your blood, man. You got this.
Hey, look, he said Bubba was definitely. Yeah, man, Bubba was a badass dude. I'm like, who's going to get shot in the tail and then tell you that, I got shot in the ass? I mean, come on, dude. And he kept it together. He didn't freak out. I mean,
Forrest Gump got shot in the ass.
Was it Forrest?
Forrest got shot in the ass.
Where did Bubba get shot?
Bubba carried him out.
Oh, well, damn.
I might be wrong, but Forrest got shot in the ass carrying Bubba. I think that's what it was.
But Bubba died, though.
Yeah. Forrest.
Yeah, Forrest, I'm cold or something like that. Yeah. Look, all I know is that was a great movie, and Bubba was the man.
Too bad Jenny had AIDS.
Was that what she had? Yeah. Well, Jenny had a promiscuous life for a little bit, dude. She was out there. She was running the streets.
Yeah, she was hippie in it.
Yeah, Dale, you're right, man. COVID needs to go away so shipping can come down. I heard a lot of the stuff is like just backed up at the docks, man, and they can't even get it out.
Have you noticed that cases have dropped here since the election?
yes. How about that?
I mean, it was. I'm not going to get political.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was Forrest and ran himself out. Yeah, see.
So Forrest ran himself out. Lieutenant Dan got his face on the legs. Hey, I mean, and look, Dan was. I mean, I understand Dan's the struggle with him, dude. He wanted to go out like. He
does a lot of stuff for vets.
He does.
Yeah, like real world.
I've seen that. Yeah, the guy that plays him. Yeah, that Yak is sick, Brian. Man, I hope maybe somebody picks it up and they bring it back. I just don't know, like why they discontinued it. So still out trying. Yep. Let's see, he says, looking at your field, not sure if I'd go F5. It looks small wheels. Cheater holes suck up grass. Yeah, man, I know. Look, I bought the Freewing F35, and look, it would not come off the ground. I got it all. I flew it like 5 times, but those little wheels, man, it beat up the airplane. And I sold it off. I was like, dude, I'm just gonna sell it off before I tear it up, And that was when I first started the YouTube channel thing. I bought it and I was like, man, this thing's going to be great. It's going to take off and but it was a fast airplane and it had plenty of power, but our field is just not the best for that, So when I do these reviews, I have to be conscious about the size of the wheels and the landing gear and all that stuff. But yeah, man, spatial legs. Yeah, I can't wait to see what's coming out, man. And I like that you've got that F-15. I want to see. The power to weight on that thing is going to be phenomenal, man. So we'll see how that does. And then whatever else they got coming out too. Definitely want to see the Raphael. I don't know if I like the colors. You see the bright.
Is it the yellow?
Yeah, man. The yellow and the blue. I don't know if the colors bother me. But I mean, I can get over that if it flies good. I'm not much for canards and hovering and stuff. But the cool thing about that one is it has a gyro system that's already plugged in there. Like the Freewing, you got to mix everything in. That one's already done. So you just plug and play. Seriously. So it's 11:45, man. We're pushing pretty hard here. We've been rolling strong for 2 hours and 14 minutes. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Is your wife going to beat you up when you get home?
Probably. I'll be sleeping on the couch.
Sometimes the couch is the safest place in the house, to be honest with you. Hey, even dogs like being in the doghouse. It's not a problem sometimes.
Now, LJ, I felt the same way about the E-Flight F-16, the 70 millimeter, because when you're coming straight at you, it's damn near impossible to see that plane. You can't get it stretched out very far before you lose sight of it. And I've got excellent vision. Which
one are you talking about?
The white E-Flight, the Thunderbird edition. It's got the Thunderbird underneath.
Yeah.
And then when you're looking at it, it's just got the red nose cone.
Yeah, that's dangerous, man. Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true. Let's see. I like the yellow. I feel like I lose the crapping. Yeah, man, that gray, it looks good for like, scale appeal. But for us guys out there flying on cloudy days, and sometimes even on blue days, man, like you said, it washes out, you know. And luckily, knock on wood, I haven't lost any airplanes to like orientation issues or something like that. But I've come close a lot of the times, and I'm like, man, I wish they would change it up. So, but the airplanes they're coming out with are just, man, never would have thought they'd be performing like this. Like some of these EDFs are challenging like actual turbine jets, not turbines, but turbine jets. So Justin Ward also likes to live dangerously too. So, well, you know, I do too. Let's see. I'm living dangerously right now by pushing almost to 12 o'clock. I know my wife's like WTF or WTH. Yeah, the Gryphon only saves. It's only saving grace is its bright landing light. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When that F-16 is coming at you, it's hard to tell.
And look, man, I've got the Freewing F-16 still sitting over here that I crashed, and I'm gonna get it flying again, man. I can't quit on it just yet. I gotta treat it like you know, I can't quit it. I can't quit you. So I'm going to fix it up and I'm going to fly it again. I got to get the redemption done on it, but it is what it is. But look, guys, I think it's time to shut it down, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out and sticking it in with us. Everybody that's popped in and hung in there and you know, contributed to the chat, man. Ryan, appreciate you guys coming in there. LJ Hobby Life and the rest of you guys. Tennessee.
Good chat with everybody.
Yeah, man. Later, man. I hope you guys have a good one. Be safe out there. And, you know, keep them flying. You got anything else to say?
It's bedtime, brother.
Well, not with me. I'll tell you that much.
We'll see you next time.
Hey, guys, take it easy. Bobby K, always a pleasure, brother. Thank you, man. We'll see you next time.